Tonight, I wanted to talk about the power of prayer. In our household, or for anyone who knows me, knows that I'm constantly praying. The minute I get a chance, whether it's some quiet time, even washroom time, I'm always praying because I know that there is so much to be grateful for in this world. It brought me back to Thanksgiving. Just a bit over 8 years ago. I can remember the night before Thanksgiving. It was a Saturday night and my son had worked the overnight, so he went to work on the Friday night, got home the Saturday morning, had no sleep, decided that he wanted to go out with his girlfriend and their friends, and I thought, why don't you take the time, get some sleep? Oh no, Mom, he tells me, I'll come home later, I'll get some sleep before I get on my shift later that night. And it happened where he ended up staying up the whole entire day, just barely got home to change into his work clothes, left the night, and I said to him, do me one favor, before you come home tomorrow, I know you've got to drive. Go in your car, sleep for about 2 or 3 hours before you start the car to come home. And it was Thanksgiving morning, the Sunday, and I just remembered getting that call from the police. My entire heart literally fell to the ground. My son had an accident and he literally cleared out the entire front half of a house. The tires at the front were all ripped off the car. And I say this because throughout the day that he did not listen to me, I kept praying, asking God to protect him. Throughout the night he was working, I kept praying, asking God to protect him. I got up the morning, I kept praying, asking God to protect him. And when I went to the scene, which he was pretty close to home, he was no more than 2 minutes away from home where the accident occurred. I went and he was right next to the pipe for natural gas. My heart fell. I didn't know what was going on. Of course, 911, the ambulance is there, all that stuff. And I realized he was just sitting in the back of the police officer's car. For some reason, the cop felt like he was a bit shaken up. He wasn't hurt, not a scratch on him. The car was completely mangled and complete write-off, but he was just sitting there. And the officer and I, we looked at each other and we looked at the scene of the accident, knowing that I do accident benefits, that's my job as a living, and realizing that, oh my God, I could have lost my son. I say this because in life we pray each and every day, and we may not see what the angels are doing. We may not see the actual things that God's putting into place for our family. But somehow he knew that that accident was coming up, and he knew my heart. If you're a parent out there, and if you've got kids, don't stop praying for them. Don't stop praying with them, because in all things we give God thanks. Because my son's alive, I can say that I've got a 3-year-old granddaughter whom I absolutely adore. And 3-year-old granddaughter, sorry, and it's just a testimony to show you that without your tests through life, there is no testimony. We all walked away from that day, that occurrence, learning something. My take back out of this was the fact that God will never leave us or forsake us, and no weapons formed against us shall prosper. And I'm quite certain my son left learning the lesson that he ought to listen to his mom, right? But I just really felt compelled to share this story. If you do have a son or a daughter that you are going through and you find that, you know what, you need to pray, just take the time and pray, because you're doing a greater blessing to them by pouring your heart out to God and asking Him for His protection upon you and your family. I hope that this message meets and greets the ones that need it the most. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.